back to work now.
All right. I'd like to call this meeting to order at 6:55 PM. Later meeting tonight, but in attendance, we have,
Brad Battersby.
and remotely we have,
Steve Gallinger.
all right. And in attendance, we have honorable presence, two of the select people, Lucy and Mike, not in session, correct?
Not in session.
Correct. Well, thank you guys for joining us. My name's Corey Packard. As a reminder, this meeting is being recorded. Anything you say or do may show up on YouTube. Did we get over 30 views this time?
And
Ah,
I hope so.
all right, fantastic. Okay. So public comments, inquiries, and correspondence. I checked the mailbox. We had none. Brad, have you heard anything? All right, Steve, have you heard anything?
Negative.
All right, well, that's nice there. I did bring to look at the budget. I did bring, I don't know if you've got the emails from, Lori?
I'll probably work.
yeah. So if you want to scan through it, Steve, I know you get them as well, but basically this is the December one. And I made it small, but I kind of highlighted. So halfway through, you'd be looking for 50%. And the ones that are below, it's one of those where if it's the whole department, they're probably okay. But if it's a line item, and so you kind of just, you wander through them and you look at the number at the end, and we're at 51.55%. So feeling pretty confident that people are watching their budgets. If I were to try to pick on one, that is some small print. You have like a Council of Aging, it looks like, is that their transportation line? They've spent most of they only have 7%, 6.79% of their budget left, but they still have money in other groups or other line items, and they're still at 57%. So it's not something that we would,
How they want to manage it.
I'm not sure, waste the selectmen's time by drawing their attention to it is the words I
Yeah.
want to use. But it's not something that we would be concerned about enough to escalate the issue or to ask a question about. If there was something that stood out to us as someone was clearly overrunning, that's when we'd, either in one of these meetings or via email, we would ask the Board of Selectmen and say, hey, we see that so-and-so's total budget is on track to be exhausted in 2 months. Is there a reason for that? And they would be the proper authority to follow up on that.
Their other accounts don't show up on the budget line because they have grant money and they have revolving account.
You're referring to Council of Aging?
Yes, because that's who you referred to.
Yes.
So they do have other means.
I didn't mean to pick on them. It was just a line item to note. So
You
when-
did mean it. Stop it. You're picking on them. Come on.
I think I did pick on them, so my apologies. So at some point, we'll get you in on that, and maybe in the coming weeks,
I think so.
knock on wood. Right, so that's our year-to-date spending. We also had the special town meeting warrant come out, and Maribel emailed it to us back on the 7th. I don't know if you had a chance to see it. I'm gonna guess no.
No.
Steve, did you look at the special town meeting warrant?
No, I haven't even opened my email since the last meeting because I've been literally flying across the country.
No worries. So I'm gonna run through it then with Brad,
Yeah.
if that's okay.
Yeah, do go for it, please, because like I said, right now I'm in Texas, so apologies.
No problem. Article 1 is to see if the town will vote to appropriate from available funds in the treasury by transferring from available funds the sum of 15,000 to the assessor stabilization account to fund the assessor's reevaluation line item account, or take any action relative thereto submitted by the assessors, their explanation to fund revolving expenses. So that's,
That's in their own budget anyway.
well, it's not in their budget.
It's moving from their stabilization account to their actual be able to spend account.
But it needs a 2/3 vote.
Well, I was gonna ask,
It's a 2/3 vote.
why wouldn't it have been in the FY 25 budget? Were we unaware the reevaluation was coming, or did the expenses go up unexpectedly?
Well, it'll be coming. So they do need it.
That would be a better question for the assessors.
Okay, no, I was
Yeah.
just curious.
They always put that money aside about a year ahead of
They
time.
put it,
So
okay,
now they're going to need it. So now they just need to make that transfer.
and it's 2/3 because it's a stabilization, not a majority, simple majority vote. Okay, and so that would be one of the things that, you know, I would see appropriate to support. But again, we're not voting on it. The town might ask us to comment. Steve, did you have any issue with that one?
No, as
Yeah.
long as you don't, I'm good.
Okay. Article 2, to see if the town will vote to appropriate from free cash the following amounts to the following accounts. So police department, $6,000 to the training salary account. Fire department, $4,000 to the training wages account. Town clerk, $2,500 to the election workers wage account. Town clerk, $2,000 to the election expense account. Board of Selectmen, $3,000 to the administrative assistant wage account. Board of Selectmen, $2,000 to the administrative account. Town council, $2,000 to the town council account. Submitted by the Board of Selectmen, explanation to restore funds previously cut from various departments. Town council was actually one that I noted on here.
I think they're around 42.
Might be easier to pull it up on my phone, it's so tiny. Where did we get the do you know where we got the estimate to cover for that $2,000?
We voted that in the meeting just to
Just to cover them?
get them through the end of the year.
Okay. Are we spending a little more on legal than we were expecting?
Well, there's been quite a bit of back and forth with Skyline Drive, Charter Communications,
There it
about
is.
getting those roads accepted.
So, under legal expenditures, this line item, they had budgeted 10,000, and to date, they've spent 5,700. And so it sounds like we're ballparking that $2,000 will get them through.
We hope so.
Okay. Yeah, and I think, I don't know how much, if Lucy wants to say anything about it, but there are some years when unexpected legal expenses occur,
Yes,
and some years you underrun.
yes,
Am I correct in that?
yes.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll have expenses going forward for the annual town meeting because they usually attend. So there'll be that bill,
yep.
for coming out to attend.
That's a free one.
Oh, it is.
They come to the annual, they'll come to one meeting a year free, and we usually make it the annual.
Okay. And so the special town meeting would cost us extra.
Yes.
Okay. So, I believe we went through several of these items at the last meeting,
Mhm.
and they've now lumped them together. And Mike had brought up I think the good point of just making sure it wasn't gonna be a reoccurring thing.
Well,
I'm capturing that wrong.
that's a question for you guys.
Okay,
Because you cut the budgets by those amounts. And that's kind of what I was saying, if that's the new norm, the new baseline. And we're going to put this money in, obviously the fire department had a lot out of their payroll for all the fires this fall and all the mutual aid, et cetera. That was kind of abnormal. You know, we had 2 house fires in town. And then we had all the brush fires, and so that's to replenish, you know.
I think it's probably important to note, and, you know,
But irregardless of all that, going forward,
Not to cut those in the future.
well, we did cut, you know, the finance committee and the board did cut.
they had to be cut to make the
Present to
budget.
balance the budget.
Yeah.
But we don't really have anything more than what we had last year. So that's why I said if that's the new norm, all we did was kick the pain down the road a little bit.
And I believe both Alan and I spoke to that in the last year.
Yeah.
That we were concerned about that. The one that had jumped out was some of the highway cutting. At first, we were concerned,
Yeah, for the line painting. And
yes,
and that's going to
signs,
come back
signs and
up
stripage.
because you gotta paint 2 yellow lines, not just one.
Exactly.
I guess New Braintree got jumped on about that. this
Really?
Summer.
Interesting.
They got jumped on because they painted one line.
Yeah, I guess state code is you gotta. 2.
Wow. Even if the road is small.
Well, I was gonna say, my understanding is it's actually based on the width of the roads.
Yeah.
And
that's what I was gonna
If
say.
you have an appropriate 10-foot lane each direction, it needs to be double striped. But if you don't have a certain width, then you can do a single stripe. And then when you're below 16 feet, maybe, then it's no stripe.
I mean, I really don't think it's a big issue because
Yeah.
really the only roads we absolutely probably should do are Turnpike Road and North Brookfield Road.
Yeah.
You know, because one is a numbered route, the other is probably should be a numbered route, but it's not,
Yeah.
you know, Turnpike, but.
I want to go on record personally saying I support the fire department and their additional wages because of what they did this fall. And I think we're seeing what, you know, we were lucky it was just super dry. We did not have the 70 to 90 mile an hour winds they're seeing in California right now, where apparently embers are going miles, you know,
And then
so.
there's fire tornadoes too.
Yeah, so we're very lucky, you know, our fire department was able to respond so quickly to the brush fires we had. And because we had super dry condions.
I believe the chief did suspend Monday night training for a while and the cost, you know, because that's a payroll cost.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Mondays in a row, but to kind of save the budget a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, but I think
for a few weeks he suspended.
he's back to
Training.
Monday night training because they were out this Monday night, so.
Yeah.
I think what's going on in California brings attention to the importance of fire departments, their training, their staff. We're a small town. You know, our fire department volunteers, I believe, have been below a dozen quite a few times. So with the team he has right now, I personally just want to commend him and say point out how lucky we are to have all of them working to keep our
That's why
houses
we
safe.
also have mutual aid. We really can't handle it without it.
Yeah, I'll just say on record that if it wasn't for our volunteers, you know, a lot of things would be different, and we need to be very appreciative of what they do on a daily basis. Being part-time firefighters with the limited, you know, resources that they do have
Yeah.
and how they work, so.
So that'll be a conundrum to figure out going forward. How to, you know, not do those cuts again.
Well, we're gonna have to wait for the school budget, correct? I mean, this is,
Yeah,
And-
Yes.
this right now, and as we're seeing with the governor and the new federal administrations come in, we're just gonna have to wait and see what our budget's not gonna be great. It's gonna be worse than it was last year for the school. I can tell you that much already. You know, trying to paint a picture or, you know, say something that's false. It's just the truth of the matter. And I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting.
And the increase in taxes this year isn't gonna help.
Nope.
offset that?
Most of that increase, I believe, was for the debt exclusion for the fire truck.
I was gonna say I had not heard there was an
Well, the
increase.
It was 31 cents of it was for the fire truck.
No, I'm saying not our taxes, the state taxes. He's right about that. They're
Well,
increasing.
What's the town
Oh.
number though? 31 cents for the
Yeah.
fire truck? What's the total increase?
It's 11.55.
It's 11.55.
I don't know what it was
31 cents of
before.
that increase from last year is
I think
for
it
the
went up
fire truck.
52 cents total, right?
That's what I'm asking.
Don't quote me, but
Okay.
um,
I'll ask Maribel.
I want to say it was 1103,
It was 11.08 last year,
1108.
11.55 this year.
So the difference is the increase of the levy limit,
Mhm.
or whatever percentage you
47.
guys did with the levy limit. I don't think you guys went up a full 2.5.
We were supposed to go up to it, but I don't know whether we did or not.
So we'll double check with Maribel, but if it was a 47 cents total increase, 31 cents of that covered the fire truck.
Fire truck.
Thank you. Fiscal year 26 budget calendar, Maribel had asked a question about it and I had copied you guys on. I might not have sent her when I sent it out, the draft out to them. Did you guys get that?
So the town accountant is handling and sent an email out to all the departments
That was a separate one. Yep.
and where you can put in your budget. for
Yes.
Department heads.
Yep.
So, and then it's gonna return to her and then
But I had sent out the dates for FY 26
didn't
per
see-
our conversation. Okay. I'll check with Maribel to see what
I haven't seen it yet.
did it as a file share. We, at the last meeting we spoke, you had given me some comments and so I tweaked
Right.
it. So we'll have to see how if the file share is not working. I'll take a look.
Okay.
Check with Maribel. All right.
I think the due date is
For the budget,
27th.
June 27th, January 27th,
The end
yeah.
of the month, so for everybody to get met on time.
27th.
Because that'll be our last meeting in January, so we will have that on hand.
That's when the budgets are due?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be the night of the special town meeting is 27th.
Actually, though, am I mistaken or not, though, the town accountant asked to have those accounts to her by January 31st. So we wouldn't necessarily have it for the 27th.
Yeah, I think you're right. When she posted when she sent them out. Yeah, now I'll go back
I
and read
think
it
her
again,
date
but-
was January 31st for them to return their budgets.
See if I have that in front of me.
I think we were hoping it would be the 27th so we could talk about it, but we'd have to wait another week, but we'll have to discuss about increasing our meetings until the budget is set and we're just waiting for the school.
Budget request, there it is. She did ask for them to be returned to her by the 31st
Okay,
and directly to her,
Yes.
which is a change. Because we still had some hand printed ones last year, right? So this will be the first year that they're all required to go electronic,
Yeah,
either Excel or a photo of a hand printed one.
the hand printed ones were nice, but they're all on Excel.
So, okay.
I think it should streamline it, and then she'll package it. You know. Have it come our way and your way.
I think that's the proper way to do it right now, for sure.
For the time we have left now, yes,
Yeah.
we should have done it.
Well, on that note, we should put the plug in as usual right now. The FinCom is looking for members.
Yes,
While it would be wonderful if there was someone out there who's an accountant,
we really tried this week. We thought we might get somebody to say, yes, he's thinking about it.
thinking about it is a great step. So,
But between Merrill Bell and I, we kind of tried really hard.
So, and to that note, I haven't talked about it publicly, so just let you guys know that I have been looking for a place here in Texas. I didn't really talk.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I had to get out, but I'm not selling my house in Massachusetts. I'm gonna be there, for the summers and fly in for special town meetings and stuff like that. So I don't think there should be an issue because I still have property there. I'm still, part-time resident, I guess, but I think that should be fine unless the board can tell me otherwise.
I think as long as you're registered to vote here and
Yeah,
not there,
as long as you're voting in Ocam,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
won't, you can't vote in both states.
No, you can't do it at a federal level, but
Yeah.
from a state and local level, from what I read online, if you have residency, you're allowed to vote for local officials. Right? Because you do own property there. It's just the federal elections you cannot vote for.
well, you'd have to,
I'd have to.
you'd
check
have
that.
to, I believe you'd have to maintain your residency in Massachusetts.
I think we should check on that because from what I read online, so I had to look at True ID, like, how the new ID laws are, right? And
Yeah.
I'll just say this, I'll say it publicly, and I'm not contesting anything. I'm gonna go with what you guys say. But my thing is that, to get an ID, you have to surrender your old ID, right? And to vote in Massachusetts, obviously you don't show your ID. So they're like, well, you still live here, you still have a mailing address, you still pay property taxes, right? And,
I would
Like-
shoot the town clerk an email.
okay, I will.
That would be because she knows the answer to this question.
Okay, I'll do that tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to
think-
do anything illegal. I
I
haven't
think
changed
that-
my license or nothing, but
I think that would make the membership drive more critical for sure, as Steve would be greatly missed. But
I want to
Will-
stay on, obviously, being a town resident and taxes and things of that nature and, still coming back and forth. It's not like I'm going to live here forever. It's just, there's some opportunities for business and I need to be present for.
so I do support Mike's thing that you can follow up with the town clerk, but I know that we
Yeah.
went through this with Alan and the ruling is pretty straightforward. As long as you can vote in Ocam, as long as you're
You can put.
eligible to
he's-
vote.
He said as soon as he sold his house, he's not a resident. That's what he
Well,
said.
That was his interpretation. We emailed the town council and they
Okay.
had said, and I'd have to double check the emails, but it was either as long as you are registered to vote or eligible to vote in
So
Ocam.
that's two different meanings.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we'd have to check that
Yeah.
email from the,
That's why I say get a hold of,
Yes, I
Christine.
will.
what's the
because
town
she has to
council's
go
name?
through all the voter list and
Town
everything.
council.
To verify.
PP law.
Okay, yeah, because I had
That's
like,
before the national
Yeah.
election, so I think she's up on it pretty good.
I think our
Wonderful.
lawyer's name is Brian. Who's our legal counsel on KP? Is it Brian?
Brian,
Brian? Okay.
don't ask me his last name.
That's because we don't,
Jared Collins was the previous.
that was the previous
Yeah.
one.
Steve, I can try to find that email from town council and you
Alright.
can go from there, but
Thanks.
you'll be sorely missed. Hopefully we'll be able to keep you on. And but we'll go from there. So
Yeah.
yes.
I haven't changed my license over yet because so I'm outside of Austin and everybody's moving here. To get a license, you have to wait till May.
Here it is from the town council clarification on serving on FinCom. Alan was eligible to remain until he registered to vote in another town.
Okay,
So until you register to vote somewhere else, you are eligible to serve.
okay.
So, good to know.
Thank you.
Don't vote in Texas.
I'm not trying to vote in Texas, but it's the gun laws and everything else, right? Like it's ridiculous. I mean, hey, you don't have to pay income tax here, so that's nice.
That's true.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
I was while we're here, we'll do the prior meeting minutes. Steve, those were emailed out.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't opened my email, but
Yeah, there was nothing particularly of note. I'll let you read through it if you want.
as I recall.
Right. I'd like to make a motion that the meetings are accepted as written and emailed on today's date, which is January 15th, 2025. Do I have a second?
I second that.
Second.
All right, I got a second in person and on remote. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Meeting. And opening it up again for our audience. Anything, I know Lucy has brought up, we're gonna try to meet twice a month, or we're gonna try to get somebody to cover their meetings when they move into meetings with the department heads. We'll
Okay.
see how that works for you. We'll see how that works for Steve, see how that works for me.
Let me know.
Are you guys planning to do the department heads on your Monday nights and usual time? Is
Yes,
that 6?
yes.
That here, I imagine.
Right here, yeah. We talked about, we haven't decided yet, but we were thinking about doing 2 department heads each meeting night. And that'll take us probably to the end of February, but we can get through all the departments.
When are you gonna start? Do you know,
Hopefully our first Monday meeting in February.
the first Monday meeting of February?
What's the first Monday in February?
The 3rd.
Is there, I would probably make a motion that we start on the 3rd, but I can't say because
Yeah.
I would need to speak with the other selectmen.
President's Day is a Monday, which is a holiday, so that'll be the
It'd be the
Tuesday.
4th.
We'd have to schedule that for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do every Monday in February? Okay.
Except for President's Day, we'll just do the next day, most likely.
Was President's Day.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to talk to all the department heads and just put together a schedule for the month, I suppose we can try to.
I mean, as to which department heads at what time?
Well, just if you get it, so we know so we know that every Monday we have them,
Yeah,
and we can plan in advance. And
yeah, that's the way it usually goes.
Yeah.
I think Brad's just asking, are you doing alphabetical or
Uh-huh.
your favorites first?
No.
How do you line it up just based on their schedule?
We're still talking about that because we always start like police, fire, library, highway. Somebody said, well,
Others in order.
highway is our
Three.
most expensive department. Maybe we should start
Big
with
ones
highway.
first, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure which is going to be
Would
first,
be
second.
first, that
Yeah.
we haven't talked about it.
Okay.
And then we'll have a night with all the smaller departments to come up.
Was there anything else that had occurred at the selectmen's meetings that we should be aware of?
The only thing is waiting on the 3 quotes for the elementary school.
Right. So just so the,
That's been a week since that meeting, so.
After that wall that you were.
yeah, just so the 20 people who might watch this video or me playing it back 10 times, remember, we have a quote for the OCAM back wall repair. That's 11,500.
Yeah, that's the one quote.
That's one quote, and we're waiting on 2 other quotes.
And when the superintendent gave it to me, she said, I know Maribel called and said that she needed the 3 quotes and that she would get a hold of the facilities manager.
Did that come from Superintendent Muha?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Did, okay.
Which was relayed to her.
Have you met her? Spelled like Muka. We have Mukas in town. She pronounced it Muha. Family name. So just for when you meet her.
Never mind.
Okay, and then Mike was nice enough to give us here the enrollment data for Quabbin. This has been one of Steve's passion projects. OCAM 236 down to 220, down to 210, continued decline in enrollments as of October 1st, 2024. And this was their budget calendar. And then,
That was per capita student cost for the different districts that they compiled the list for.
and this was provided by Quabbin.
That was a handout from the administration.
So these numbers are usually available online, and I believe several townspeople have looked at them in the past. These numbers are ones that the school has decided are equivalent or close to equivalent, would be my guess.
Yeah, I think they listed total school populations, so they're all relative within a couple of hundred.
So you're not comparing us to Chelsea or Revere or something like that. But you'll see the cost per student. So, okay. All right.
That's terrible.
It looks middle of the road
Yeah.
on first glance. Okay,
Yeah, so a lot of it's comparable. You know, it's just a difference of X number of students, plus or minus. You know, between the like-sized school districts.
yeah. I'll have to look at that more. But that's excellent. I'd have nothing else on our agenda. We have to schedule the next meeting. Your meeting on Monday,
The 21st, we're meeting Tuesday because this coming Monday is a holiday.
so the holiday's the 20th, so you're meeting on the 21st?
Yes,
I'm gonna see if.
I don't think it's been posted yet. It'll probably be posted tomorrow. The agenda.
And then we have the meeting, town meeting on the 27th.
I don't think Maribel did the agenda for Tuesday yet, did she?
No, she does it on Thursday.
So we'll have to decide if maybe we try to come in for the 21st on a Tuesday, see how that works for you.
I mean, I'll be pretty open at that point, so.
See how it works for Steve. And then we would have just in case anything came up before the special town meeting.
Yeah.
You know, we could meet the 21st or the 22nd, and we can touch base offline about what dates work best. Excellent. Last call for any questions, comments, anything for the FinCom? All right, well, I'd like to make a motion that we call this meeting to an end. Do I have a second?
Second time.
All right, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, this meeting is called to end at 7:28 PM.
Great.
Thank you very much, Steve, for calling in. And let us,
Stopping the recording.
yes.